If nothing else, the number one takeaway here is to let your e-bike batteries warm up naturally in the winter. If your battery is cold, never heat it up directly. Don't stick it next to a heater or use any shortcuts. Always let it warm up gradually to room temperature. Your home or office's ambient temperature will do just fine. Tip number 2, don't leave them out in the cold. Exposing lithium-ion batteries to freezing temperatures for long periods of time is a big no-no. Bring your battery inside when you're not riding. Cold can do some serious damage over the long term, but also fairly immediately. Tip number 3, don't charge a cold battery. Charging a cold battery can damage cells. Let it warm up first, like I mentioned before, gradually. Tip number 4, if you can, try to keep your frost biking trips under 30 minutes outside. If your trips are longer, it's probably not the worst thing. But make sure you have a good long buffer between cold and charging your battery if that's the case. Tip number 5, keep those ports dry. Moisture is the enemy here. Make sure your charge ports are dry before and after charging. This includes condensation that might form when you bring your battery indoors after a frosty ride. Tip number 6, if your charger has a slower option, use it. Slow charging is kinder to your battery in general, especially in cold weather. And there you go. Don't stop biking just because it's a little cold out there. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments.